Hey guys, Dr. Kozer here, and today we're going to be covering in this video essentially the bird dog exercise. Now, the bird dog exercise is essentially where we are trying to reintegrate the brain with where the spinal cord is in space, essentially where the spine is in space. Many individuals are so deconditioned that even slight movements such as rolling over in bed causes pretty severe pain. So what we want to do is to restabilize the spine. We essentially have to strengthen those weak or deconditioned or pathologically innervated muscles. Now, how we do that is through the bird dog. So the bird dog is one of Stuart McGill's big three, and I should say Dr. Stuart McGill. He is a PhD spinal biomechanist and is one of the most sought after spine experts in the world for low back disorders. Now, he doesn't treat structural shifts, but his exercises are phenomenal for essentially helping retrain and re-strengthen the spine. So what I'm going to do is attempt to show you how to do these exercises without having a model here, because this is what I have to do. All right, so what the exercise looks like is we get into the quadruped position. Now, if you notice, my arms are pretty much at 90 to the floor, and then my knees are also at 90 to the floor. You don't see me swaying down like this. You don't see me rounded like this. We have a nice, flat, stable, low back. Now, the first portion of this exercise is where we raise one arm up and we don't want any movement of the spine. So if you start raising up and you see that your spine is moving, that means you're doing it incorrectly. So what we want to do is focus on just moving the arm with no movement in the spine. Because if you do have movement in the spine, that means that we are having a difficult time with the remedial exercise, because that's what this is, the remedial exercise. So step one, get into this position, feet and arms perpendicular to the floor. Step two, essentially raise up one arm at a time without moving the spine. So if you notice, I am able to move my arms without moving my spine. The second step to this exercise is essentially moving the leg without moving the spine. So I just kick that. So we want to be able to fully extend the leg and bring it back without the spine moving. So what does the spine moving look like on this particular exercise? So what we'll see is essentially the whole body rotating to try to get that leg up in the air. We don't want that. We want to be able to move the leg without moving the spine. Now I have to rotate and talk to you while doing this, so if you see a little bit of rotation, it's because of how I'm having to demonstrate that. So that is essentially the beginner exercise. So the remedial one is just lifting one arm at a time, and then obviously swap between right and left. Step two, which is going from remedial to beginner, is being able to move one leg without the spine moving that way. And then this is step three. Step three is where we want you to get, is where you can raise like your right arm and your left leg at the same time. So what I'm doing is I'm able to move my arm and my leg simultaneously without bending my spine. So this is what it looks like on the other side. So trying not to move your spine. Your shirt will move, but your spine shouldn't, okay? And how fast I'm doing these exercises is how fast you should do them. So again, an example one more time is extending the arm and the leg without any twisting of the spine like that. So we want a nice, smooth movement, no spine movement at all. And then go to this side. Nice, smooth movement without the spine moving, okay? So how often do we do these? So biggest thing is we don't want to overwhelm you with exercises, but if you are in bad shape, then you have to do more exercises than most individuals. So if we have this essentially these series prescribed to you, that means that we need to really get after it here at the beginning stages, okay? So the bird dog is excellent for regaining stability, strengthening the spine, strengthening the back muscles, and getting to where we can at least move towards a pain-free spine. Now, Dr. Stuart McGill himself said it can take up to 3 months for these exercises to reduce pain. Now, don't get discouraged with that, because you're not just doing these exercises. You're also getting treatments. We might have you hooked up on a wobble disc or traction or any number of other things to help you get out of pain faster. But this is just one step in being able to regain essentially your freedom from having to take painkillers or having to get surgery or having to do any number of other things just to make it through the day, okay? So, trying to think what else I need to go over here. So, we want to be able to do essentially 10 repetitions in a couple different sets, okay? So, right arm, left leg, and then left arm, right leg, and just imagine in the quadruped position, and we do that 10 for each arm. So 10 this way, 10 that way, okay? That's one set. Then what you would do is move on to the curl up exercise, and then we'll probably have one more exercise for you called a side plank. So what it would look like, a normal progression is number 1, we do the bird dog, number 2, we do the curl up, and then number 3, we do the side plank. And those videos will be posted somewhere in here after just a couple more days so that we can get all those to you as well, okay? So, Dr. Kozer signing out, and may the force be with you.